Alright, got my window busted out at my favorite hiking trail, Iris Trail in Eugene. Super popular place for busting windows. I've been going there for 4 years, and it's about time I got my window broke out. So they busted out my rear window. There was nothing in there. They were just looking. So if I wouldn't have had tinted windows, they could have looked and seen there was nothing there, but they had to break it out to see. So I drove around all week with this thing on, and for 80 bucks, I found me a window on eBay. That was a used one from scrap car, 2018 Outback. And so I'm gonna pop this thing apart. I bought me a $15 door trim kit from O'Reilly's. And so you stuff that sucker in there and you find, oh, you can kind of look in there and you can see where these pegs are. And you stuff the wedgie tool in right there, pop, and pop that sucker out. And the rubber trim was just hooked on these little things right here. So the rubber trim's got little holes in it, and it just kind of just stretch it over those things and take the rubber trim off. Then you can get under there, and so pop that one, and this one, and one more on that side, and then just let's see. Oh yeah, first you gotta pop these little caps off. Take one screw out there and one screw out there. So just those two screws, and then you pop those things on the bottom, and then pop, get that thing up. And these two cables, they fit right in those two slots right there. And as soon as you snap them out of their track, the little ball ends just pop right out. So that's cool. And the hardest thing to get out is the door, that door connector right there, which goes right there. But all you gotta do is, let's see, there's a push button. There's that button. So that button you gotta kind of hold in as you're using your other hand to work this thing out. So you push that little button in really hard as you're working it out, and that's the hardest one to get out. And then your door's off. And then you got to, whoa, take all this rubber stuff off. And so I used a razor blade because this stuff is super gooey. You pull it out, just super duper gooey. And I used a razor blade as I pulled it, so I got most of this done already. And I'll try to save it and put this whole cover back on. So, and then you pull this little bracket off to get the rest of it off. Alright, so let's do that. Okay, so we got the door off, and we're going to get the vacuum cleaner, clean up all the rest of the leftover glass. And it looks like all it is this little track thing right here. That roller rolls in that, and the whole window is kept in place by the rubber guides. So now all I gotta do is get the window up in here and get that roller into that track. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I guess I have to slide the window out from the top here. I'll slide the window down through here, I think. But first I'm gonna lower that, I guess, because it ain't gonna go through there. So we'll lower this thing all the way down and slide the window down through here, see how that works. Okay. Plug the door back in so I can do the window. Making lots of crunchy noises. Bunch of chunks of glass left on there. There, I think we got rid of all the chunks of glass. So we're going to lower it down. There. Now we're going to try to slide we're going to vacuum it out first, and then we'll try to slide the window down that crack. And then somehow we got to get the window back into the crack. Figure that out. Oh yeah, and there's that switch. You got to hold that button in with one hand and then wiggle this sucker out with the other hand to get that sucker out. Then it comes out. Alright, next I'm going to take out this bolt and this bolt And hopefully I'll make that window track move out of the way or something. And then I'll be able to get one side of the window in. And then I'll have to figure out how to get that stupid roller right there into the track right here. Here's the busted one right here. Ooh, and so that roller is going to slide right into this track here. I'll figure out how to do that. Okay, so yeah, we lowered the arm down to there. And then I figured if I can get this stupid track out of here, then I'll have a lot of room. And so if you peel this up right here, you see there's a screw holding the top of the post in. So these two bolts, a bolt there and a bolt there, and a little screw there, and that whole post will come right back out. You just have to pull this thing out of it a little bit. So let's do that. Pull that screw out. Ooh, there, okay, we got that little screw out right there. So now, this thing should come out right here. There we go, that sucker's out. And now all the way out, it's got that little edge on it right there. And then pull that sucker out. Fighting the rubber a little bit here. Come on, buddy. There, that's out. And now, drop the window in. Ha! Yeah, just don't drop the window. There we go. And then, down there, we can line the window track up. And get it on the track. There we go. Right there. There. We got that track in right there. And now hopefully we'll be able to just slide this sucker right back down over the edge right here. We'll put that side in over there and slide that one down. We'll just go down past the door here and then back up and into the track while the window's down there so it'll flex around. Alright, let's do it. Alright, make sure you got all the broken glass out of the track here. That broken glass gets stuck in everywhere. Okay, we got the window lined up. We push the window into the track over there, and now that's going down right along the edge of that. It's just hanging loose over there. Gotta get it over the frame right here. Like that. And get the top down low enough to get into there. How's that look? Alright, I think it's working. And back up. Wiggle it in. Boom, that's in. Sweet. Put that little screw back in right there. Right up on top here. And then we'll put these two bolts in. And we're done. This is a test. Alright, this is a test. Got my bolts back in. And now let's raise this sucker up. Let's see what happens. We'll do it kind of slowly and gently. Yeah, so there's our lift arm in the track. Let's do it. We clean out all the glass. Alright, here goes. Going up. Boom, we're up. Whoop. Comes the edge of the track right there. Nice. Window is in. Screwed up a little bit here. I scratched the piss out of the covering. But hey, for 80 bucks, that's awesome, man. What did that take? Barely an hour? Woo-hoo-hoo! We are in. The newness of my nice 2018 Subaru is wearing off quickly now because Sunday got the window broke out. I'll clean that up a little bit. But beautiful, man. Oh, that was it. Taking this post out, got that window in, And then Wednesday night, I hit a deer. Bambi ran out in front of me, and I hit the brakes, and boom, Bambi. Good thing I hit the brakes. If I wouldn't hit the brakes, he would have went through my driver window probably. But I hit the brakes, nailed him square in the bumper. Boom, bumper grill went flying. So the bumper is now shot. So the newness of this Subi is gone. Next is build a bumper. I'm going to chop the plastic off right under the light and make a custom bumper. All right, 80 bucks, windows back in. I think the bumper is going to be 300 bucks by the time I get done welding it up. All right, finish putting the trim in. We're done. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, got my rear window done. Looks good.